Happylocate is India's leading pet relocation partner in the pet space, and we help families move their pets safely and comfortably across cities and countries. And we do provide end to end support as well. Today, we are very excited to collaborate with PoochKoo, one of Bangalore's most trusted pet care centers, offering daycare, boarding, grooming, training, and complete pet wellness support. And joining us today is Puchco's Mr. Joseph George, the compliance manager. So very happy to have you, Joseph. So I'll also give a quick intro about him. Joseph has been an integral part of Puchco since 2021 and brings a rich experience. With a strong focus on safety standards and pet well-being, he plays a key role in ensuring that pet do receive highest quality of pet care at Puchco. So we are very thrilled to have him with us today and help pet partners understand truly what goes into safety and responsibility of pet care. Let's get started, like a quick intro of Puchco, and how would you like describe Puchco to pet parents who are hearing it for the very first time? So would you like to introduce from your end?
Yes, thank you so much, Sanvi. So, as Sanvi mentioned, I'm Joseph, and I've been in PoochKoo for about 4 years now. Now, PoochKoo, we are based out of Bangalore. We are a pet services company, which, as Sanvi mentioned, we offer boarding services, daycare, training, swimming. Right? We try to cover anything that has got to do with pets. And for us, our main aim is to become your pet's companion for life. Right? We put the pet first and then the pet parent. So any services that we are not yet in, it's something that we're looking to explore and try to make your life as a pet parent as easy as possible.
But if I ask you, like, how does your team make sure that pet feel at home when they first walk into Puchco or they make a connection? Well, what's your USP or how do you connect with them? So it feels that you can be trusted, or if you feel that that's your USP in a way.
So this, I feel, it's all about understanding pet behavior. Right now, pets are sensitive to human behavior. They kind of react to how we behave with them. Right.
Correct.
So our main thing is to be calm. We need to be confident in handling pets. Right. Like it can be simple things. Right. Let the pet come to you. Don't jump and go to interact with them. Right. Initial interactions with pet, keep it very short. Give the pet a bit of time to get comfortable with us. Something that we have seen really helps a lot is use their name as much as possible. It helps to build that trust.
Correct.
So yeah, I mean these are things that the team is trained on, and that's what we aim to do always. In all of our centers, any point where we interact with a pet parent or a pet, that's what we aim to do.
I see you also have a pet. I heard a bark.
Yes.
So the idea came from home. You got some pain point because I'm not able to provide this to my pet. That's why I need to start this company. So how did the idea came into your head?
So it came about. So it started off with our founder Shruti. Her pet is Charlie. He's our brand ambassador. Right. So it started off with she didn't really have a proper place to drop him when she was engaged in when she had to go to places. And she found it quite difficult to leave him for boarding or someone to take care. So it started off as making a place that is trustworthy for people where they can drop their pets, where care will be taken care of like your own, right? It shouldn't be a place where we just drop a pet, we keep them in a room, and then after 1 day, 2 day, take the pet back home. It shouldn't be like that.
Correct.
It should be a place where they're taken care of as your own, love given, understand what they need, and these needs can keep changing from time to time. So the person taking care should be adaptable to that, That's what's important.
I think it's with everyone, even humans or pets also gets attached to one place. And if you have to remove them and put them into other place, then making sure that their journey is stressful and they feel comfortable, I think it's the key. So how do you ensure that your boardings are like stress because I know boardings can be stressful for both pet and pet's parents. So how does PoochKoo ensure that every pet feels comfortable and safe during their stay?
So
Like,
for
how do
pets
you?
actually,
Mm-hmm.
we have found out it's quite easy, right? For pets, it's all about keeping them stimulated throughout their stay, right? Give
Okay.
them a lot of activity. Give them, I mean, the activity should be physical and mental, right? Take them
Mm-hmm.
for walks, engage with them a lot, play games with them. You can play fetch, you can play tug, you can do a lot of things to keep them stimulated. The difficult part, to be honest, is
As pet
dealing with
parents.
parents. Yeah, like they are the ones who get
Yeah,
super
correct.
stressful, right?
I know.
Uh, we have pet parents who ask, has the pet eaten? Have they pooped? What are they doing right now? Show me what I want to see what the pet is doing right now, right? It becomes super stressful for them.
Correct.
So what parents need is basically very meaningful updates of their pets, right? It can be about anything, food, sleep, engaging with pets, engaging with other team members.
Mm-hmm.
They need updates that assure them that the pet is doing good, they are absolutely safe and fine, and regular updates. And that's what's going to put them at ease.
Okay, so I'm sure they would be requesting about their feeding times, when are they going for a
Yes.
walk, or what's their medicine schedule like. So how do you like give them updates and make them sure that their pet is comfortable with them? So do you video call them, or do you send videos of the updates? Or like, how do you stay connected with the pet parent?
So before a pet comes for boarding, we get a schedule from the parent, right? We try to
Okay.
understand how the pet's day goes
Mm-hmm.
in terms of food, timings, what they eat, if there are pets who need to have medicine, supplements, and also we get an entire schedule from them.
Correct.
Now, to a good extent, these schedules can be requested for, we can personalize it for a pet. But now there can be certain times where, there will be pet parents who come and tell, I want my pet to be taken for a walk at 10 or 11 in the night. That's what we always do at home. This can be a little challenging, right?
Okay.
So what we do is in this very starting call with the pet parent, we understand these requirements. We make it clear as to this. We can do these certain things. We can maybe change it a little bit once the parent is also okay with it. We
Mm-hmm.
adopt that into their schedule.
Okay, sounds comforting. So, if like, how do you help that first time boarders? People who have experience after a certain point of time, they get a hang of it. But if
Correct.
somebody is coming on board for the first time and the pets have never stayed away from their home, do the pets quickly adjust, and do the pet parents quickly adjust, or the first time boarders is any different from the people who are regularly doing it? Or where do you feel is the most challenges?
There's a big difference between first time and regulars. Yeah. So for first
Mm-hmm.
time boarders, one of the biggest challenges is basically, I mean, for pets, it's being in a new place, right?
Correct.
I mean, it's as equal as humans going to a new place. We take a bit of time to settle in, understand where we are, who's around us. It's the exact same for pets, right?
Mhm.
So to tackle this, what we do is we encourage parents, like if before the first boarding requirement that they have, encourage parents to keep visiting the center. It can be for a very short visit, a 15, 20-minute visit. It will go a long, long way in helping the pets be comfortable. And in these regular visits, the pet parents themselves will slowly start seeing a change from day to day. That, maybe the first day the pet might not enter the center. The second, third day, you might see that the pet is very excited to enter and, explore the place. So you will start seeing those changes, and that is what is going to help your pet when they come for a long term boarding. Regulars, they'll just be coming like it's a vacation for them. So they are the easiest to handle always.
So I see that you also offer training services to your
Right.
pets. So does that also help, and how does the PoochKoo training program look like and helps pet throughout their journey or through their life?
Yeah. Yeah, we do offer training services as well. So in
Yes.
PoochKoo, what we have done is we have adopted the type of training where we not only help the pet, but we
Mhm.
also train the pet parent to handle the pet, right? So
Okay.
we have types of training where you can come and you can bring your pet to the boarding center, and we'll take them. I mean, it'll take maybe a couple of days, weeks, maybe even months, depending on the pet.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll take the parent and the pet through certain programs and sessions which will help the pet correct their behavior or learn commands, whatever it is. There are other situations where you can drop your pet with us, and then they go through a board and train program. This board and train program, it can again take a couple of weeks or months, but the end of the program is always where the parent comes to the boarding center, and
Okay.
there's like a handoff session that we do where the parent is then trained as to this is now how you have to handle your pet. Your pet is well behaved. Now you need to know how to handle your pet.
So, what according to you, is the most challenging behavior type amongst the pets that you have addressed it, or you find that is most common amongst pets, like some kind of behavior, or in a certain age group or in a certain breed, it gets difficult. How does it look like?
I think the most common behavior that a lot of people are going to face is going to be anxiety, right?
Okay.
And it's going to be separation anxiety. Right?
Mm-hmm.
In boarding, this is something that you face a lot, right? Where pets have never been out of their homes for 3-4 years, and then suddenly the parent decides I have to go to another state for something, so the pet go and stay for 3-4 days. Now
Mm-hmm.
you're putting this pet through a lot of stress, right?
Correct.
Stress that they are not used to.
Mm-hmm.
So this is again where where that reinforcement of okay, come visit the place, get used to it, get used to the people, get used to the place. That is where this helps, right? So regular visit helps. 15-20 minutes, it will help a long way. It will help solve situations of a pet coming for the first time. They will not eat food. They will cry in the night. They don't let team members even approach them, touch them. They can't do anything at all. It's stressful for the pet. It's difficult for the team. It's not a happy experience, and that's not what we want.
Sounds like a big thing. Obviously, separation anxiety is one of the major
It is,
concern.
yeah.
And I think you have covered it nicely. And have you also noticed any positive changes in pets who have attended daycare or are in training regularly versus who have never experienced it? Matlab, how are they different? Is there any change that you see?
Definitely, yeah. So for the
Hmm.
pets who come for regular daycares, they've attended training. That initial hesitation or anxiety that they have, it it all just disappears in a couple of days or even weeks for some. It helps your pet to become very calm, or even the interactions that they have with humans or other pets is a very healthy and calm interaction, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Going for regular daycares, you tend to meet a lot of new pets there. They tend to meet a lot of new people there. It makes your pet very social pet, and
Yeah.
having your pet's behavior in such a way that he or she is very social, it's going to make, like, as a pet parent, it's going to make your life a lot easier.
Exactly. If the pet gets social, then they can easily interact with people and they
Exactly.
can settle into new environments easily. So some
Correct.
pet
Yeah.
parents are there ki even if our pet is apart from us, he's totally fine or she's totally fine because he's so used to it, or maybe they're
That's
trained
it.
properly that he don't even miss us or something. So yeah, that
Correct.
is there. Hmm. So I see that PoochKoo is offering like daycare and vet care also. So how do you
Hmm.
ensure that the complete happy experience of a pet? And are you planning to expand in other categories as well?
Yeah. So for us, like, a happy pet experience is not just getting one thing right. Right.
Mhm.
What we are aiming to do is there are 100 small things which we need to get all of them right for a pet to have a wonderful experience, and not only for the pet, for the parent as well.
Mhm.
It can be things related to their feeding, meeting other pets, play style. They're all different. What we are trying to do is learn these different personalities that these pets have, learn how to handle these different personalities, and offer services for all of them. Like, we have, what do you say, kennel style boardings that are there, where pets, they can't really be kept with other pets. They need their own space. And we have recently started home boardings that are there from PoochKoo,
Okay, that's
where there are
exciting.
pets, yeah, where there are pets who, they are absolutely social, right? From the time when maybe they were a puppy, they've always been with other pets. They get
Okay.
along with humans very well. So they, in the homestay, they'll all be staying together. They'll be sleeping with each other. They'll be sleeping on top of each other, literally. So we are expanding to different type of like services which can cater to different behaviors of pets, different personalities of pets, right? I think end of the day, our goal is simple. Every pet should leave happier than before they came, right? That's what we try to do. There's a lot of understanding. It goes into this understanding pet behavior, keeping, making sure they are safe, offer genuine care. That's something that we're still aiming for. We're still, still reaching out, learning, improving.
I think that's a very positive point that you mentioned, that you will leave the pet happier than what they came with.
That's it.
So
Yes.
that's really good. We do have a question in the chat box also regarding the behavior thing that we were discussing. Ki, what is the learning in terms of behavior we have in the age group of like 6-month-old pet compared to the one who is a little older, 10 years old?
So of
So
course,
what's
when
your
they are puppies, yeah. So when they are
Mhm.
puppies and still growing, that is an ideal time to train them, right? 6-month-old pet, I think it's one of the easiest times. They have just got through their teething phase. They're just starting to meet pets, exploring their surroundings and all, and they're super curious at that time. Right?
Okay.
Do positive reinforcement, use treats, reinforcement using treats, keeping them in a safe environment. It is much easier than training a pet who is 10 years old, definitely. At that point in time, they are more like, they've really taken over our lives already. To try
Correct.
teaching a pet who is 10 years old, they'll most probably tell you, like, I'll tell you what to do. So, of course, definitely teaching a puppy is much easier. Start as early as you start. It's going to be easier for you. It's going to be much easier for the pet
Mm-hmm.
and more stress free, the earlier you start.
Okay. Yeah, that answers. But I've heard that like earlier pets are teething or they don't have any idea about like when to how to communicate because they pets can't talk to us. They have a certain way of telling or
Exactly.
communicating to us. So how do we inculcate that in the pets?
So that is where understanding pet behavior comes into play, right? Now, when a pet is in their
Mhm.
teething phase, for example, they will maybe play bite your ankles, your shoes, your things. They'll start biting
Everything.
into tables, chairs. Yeah, it's everything.
Exactly.
Um, at such a time, scolding them or yelling at them or showing that you're going to hit them, that's not going to work, right? You will have to train them with positive reinforcement, right?
Mhm.
When they do something as such, when they go to bite something, tell them a firm no. And then if they listen to you at that point in them, reward it with a treat, right? Show them that yes, that was the right way of doing it. So it's all about positive reinforcement. Of course, it takes time, it takes patience more than anything. But
Correct.
any pet, whatever, however difficult it can they can always be trained. They can always be corrected in that behavior. But it's all about patience.
You have very rightly mentioned the word patience here. Because even we feel that being patient with pet and having the understanding their nerves and what
Yeah,
they're coming from, so that's very important. So I think in your daycare or in training program there are other pets also. So
correct.
how we have one question in the chat box, and how do the pets mingle during the daycare, or do you have only cats in a separate area or dogs in a separate area, the same breed? Are all the pets friendly? How do you bifurcate ki okay, these are social pets, they can be put together, or how do you
Right.
manage that?
Of course, yeah. So cats and dogs definitely separate areas.
Okay.
Cats, especially, we try to keep them as far away from dogs as possible, right? Because a dog barking somewhere is really going to stress out a cat.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for dogs, of course, initially there are different behaviors of dogs. Where some dogs they need their own space, and there are some dogs, as you said before, who are super social, right? They'll absolutely sleep on top of another pet, and they're absolutely fine. Now, when you're introducing two pets, you take it very slow. You need to really understand their body behavior in this. Initially, when you go, there's going to be a lot of sniffing. There's going to be a lot of, there might even be a bit of growling, teeth showing. All this is going to be there.
Mm-hmm.
The main thing is, we do not restrict the pet a lot when we introduce two pets.
Mm-hmm.
Holding them tightly on a leash, separating them. That also kind of inculcates a feeling in a pet where something wrong is happening here or something a little risky is happening here, and I have to be a little more careful. Right? Keeping the surrounding as calm as possible. Even the people who are handling the two pets who are meeting for the first time, they need to be confident. They need to be calm. Because end of the day, the pets they understand what your emotion is. You're scared of two pets meeting for the first time, they are going to get that feeling in them. So be calm, be confident. Watch out for very key signs, behaviors. It's very clear body indicators that they have. So keep an eye out for that. Take it step by step. Maybe two pets might not really want to meet each other immediately, right? So take it
Correct.
slow, respect that decision of theirs, and take it step by step. Yeah.
Okay, so finally, I want to ask you, what's that one message that you would like to share with the Bangalore pet parents about the kind of care PoochKoo provides? So, what's your take on that?
One thing to share out there is, see, PoochKoo, we were born out of love for pets, right? Every
Correct.
single team member that we have, that has ever worked with us either. It's pure love that we have for pets. And I mean, the company itself, we are named after our brand ambassador, Charlie, right? Isn't it?
Okay.
So everything that we do it with genuine affection, complete transparency, right? There's nothing to hide. If it's a good day or a bad day, you as a pet parent, you need to be aware of it. And we at PoochKoo, we are always ready to improve. We want to grow, right? It can be innovation, quality, anything that makes the lives of pets and pet parents easier. We are up to learn. We are up to improve in it. So, I mean, one message for everyone out there is go to your nearest PoochKoo center, right? Give it a shot. Visit us. Spend some time, and you'll see how we are doing.
Okay. So are you planning to expand as well in the near future? Can we expect?
Definitely.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so we have about five centers in Bangalore right now.
Oh, that's great.
One in Pune,
Mm-hmm.
one center which we help manage in Hosur. Expansion is definitely on the cards. Uh, I mean, you might just have a PoochKoo center right next door, very soon. So
Very excited about that and loved our today's conversation. Thank you
absolutely.
so much, Joseph, for taking out time and joining us today and sharing your opinion. So this will really help our pet community understand that what challenges pet face and how they can, help their pets or
Tackle
take
these.
help of experts that there are in the market. So it was a great interaction. Happy
Same here,
to
Sanvi.
have you. Thank
Thank
you.
you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.